So here's the thing about me and my soul path, right? I remember most of my life. I remember the day I was born, and I remember before that. I remember being a ball of light, reviewing my last life, and reviewing this life before I was born, and everything. And there were like almost 9D projections, it seemed like, on like a screen, if that makes sense. But it was almost like I could dive into that screen at the same time in a 9D, almost Tesseract sort of way, right? And as I was diving into this Tesseract, like 9D screen, I was downloading information from it. I was feeling what all was happening in the photo, in the video, with whatever was happening in real life, what was happening at the time, in my lifetime, or whatever. I could not only feel what I was feeling, I could feel the feelings of others. I could feel the vibration in the air. I could hear and taste and smell everything. And I could hear the thoughts of everyone around me. It was fucking wild. And I knew everything. How do you fucking know everything? But I essentially, at the same time, I forget it now, looking back on it. It's only like, it's like looking back through a filter, right? I can only remember little details. My brain is essentially still has an happening to it. It still has birth amnesia in a sense. I have still physical birth amnesia. It's just my spiritual code, my spiritual essence in my brain breaks through every time, and I get these visions breaking through, right? That's my Christ consciousness awakening, right? I'm starting to get visions now, right? I'm starting to get clear picture memories. Ever since I found my twin flame, ever since I found Mora, my twin flame, ever since we got together and we decided to move her in here, I've been getting neural download, uploads, everything. Like, I've been getting visions, like straight up visions. And I swear my spirit guides, through my mental clairaudience, told me last, like, year. They told me, like, the year before that, actually. Yeah, the year before that. Before Jessica Snow died, actually. Like, early 2024. They told me that pictures and videos of memories of my past lives would flood back to me when I meet and get with the one for me, the one romantic partner for me. And when I get with my girlfriend last October, I get this picture, crystal clear video of this video memory of this, like, summer solstice music concert in Atlantis, in ancient Atlantis, with her, and our first life on Earth together. And it was so incredible. Wow. And I learned recently that at first I thought that was our first life together, right? It goes further back than that. Like, I have history apparently from Arcturus. Like, what? Wow. Crazy, right? My soul is super ancient. So what the fuck, right? Wow. And I learned that I had history on Venus when it was alive, before they ascended. I'm Venusian as well. So I've been to quite some number of places. I actually had a psychic reading done by my family psychic Thomas Widlow in Cincinnati, actually. And he read me. He said I have rainbow energy, right? He said some days I'm blue, some days I'm red, some days I'm orange, some days I'm green, some days I'm golden, right? And he told me like into my 40s, right? He told me into my early 40s. All that rainbow energy will come out all at once, like an RGB, pretty much. So it's interesting, right? I'm starting to ascend into Christ consciousness into my late 30s. So it's very interesting. It's all starting to align, right? and I met my twin flame. So, yeah, very, very interesting. I'm having trouble, like pinch me, right? Wow, like, I'm actually evolving and like, coming into my power spiritually. This is a bit hard for me to believe, actually. Like, wow, dude, but I guess I fucking earned it, right? Wow, I guess I've been stuck in the dark for too long. Wow. All those years of chaos 10 years ago and shit, and before that. Wow. I'll tell you, shit hits different when you're a late bloomer. I'll tell you.